welcome to Tesco Extra Oxford Swindon 4 man versus machine. A feat of strength alike you have never seen and will never see again.
Don and myself kind of hooked up almost a year ago now and decided we're going to do this event. We've got three charities that we're doing it. The first one is BEST, which is the Bryden Endangered Species Trust, which Don set up a few years back. We're just trying to bring as much awareness to kind of save, really what we're looking at doing at the moment is saving rhinos in Africa. There's a lot of horrible things going on over there, and it's kind of, it brought, you know, my attention to it. It's, when you're in the UK and we're kind of quite protected, you don't really notice what's going on, but when you start hearing and actually seeing these kind of visuals that people are actually doing to these amazing beasts, you know, these incredible animals. You know, being a big beast myself, if you like, it's kind of, you know, I love seeing these powerful animals, and to think that, you know, in a few years they might not exist because of what people are doing, it's scary. So Don got in touch with me and kind of, you know, we decided we're going to make it bigger and better this year. We're pulling 2 trucks. Tesco got on board, which brought the British Heart Foundation and Diabetes UK. Also 2 big, you know, big charities which kind of, you know, my mum suffered with diabetes before, and I've got family members that have suffered with heart problems. So, you know, there's 3 big charities that we're trying to kind of do as much as we can for today. We're bringing the community together. As you can see around here, we've got so much going on for everyone. At 3 o'clock, myself and Don are going to pull the 2 big man trucks, so we're looking forward to it. We just want to get as many people here as possible, get as much awareness for the charities as possible, hopefully raise a good amount of money as well, and just have a really positive day in Swindon.
Yeah, okay, great. Can you tell us a little bit more about how big the problem is with the rhinos?
Well, I set up BEST in May 2014, purely because I've got family members that are involved in anti-rhino poaching in South Africa. The problem is so bad at the moment. We reckon in the next 4 to 5 years there will not be a black rhino in existence. The white rhino is a little bit more, probably a population of around about 10,000 now. The situation is dire. The worst part is I've actually spent some time in the bush where I've actually come across what these animals have to go through by the poachers, and some of them aren't even killed. Some of them are just hacked to pieces and left alive. We've come across a number of live rhinos, and sorry about it, but it's a bit tough that day, because it really is. Some of the stuff that you see out there is not the nicest, and unfortunately the Joe public out there don't get a chance to realise what the extent of the situation is. But what Laurence and myself are trying to do is to raise some money, raise awareness of what is happening out there. Take the money back in September. We're going to give it to I can't say them all. We were looking after one particular ranch at the moment, or game farm. And just trying to make a difference there. Every other game farm around there has been hit. Recently there were 5 rhinos taken from the neighbouring game farm itself. So we are making a difference. We are protecting a few. We can't do them all, we'll do one at a time. This is the first of many different events that we will be doing to make sure. But I think I need to also put a little bit of emphasis on, as Laurence said, on the Diabetes UK and British Heart Foundation. I think it's important that to amazing charities. Diabetes is such a vast, almost every second, third person I speak to is diabetic of some sort. And the British Heart Foundation, we know, I think every single family out there has experienced somebody that's had a heart problem. So I'm actually quite honoured and humbled to be representing these 3 different charities, along with Laurence, which is a very good friend of mine, and personal trainer and coach, mentor, absolutely the works put together. Just a damn good bloke. Oh, you're sitting next to me.
I'll give you the money later. Okay, so we've got these 2 huge man trucks down today. They weigh about 10 tons each, so we're going to be pulling about 20 tons. The start is going to be, initially the start is really difficult, just trying to break the inertia. You're going to have to generate an awful lot of pressure through the feet of your legs. You know, the pressure's going to go up through your calves, into your quads and hamstrings, your glutes. Then you're going to be pulling as hard with the rope, so you use your whole body to get it moving. Then when we get to about halfway down the course, our legs are going to start filling up with lactic acid, and it's just going to be agonising pain for us. You know, we've kind of got these big smiles on our face now thinking about it, but it's going to hurt, and that's when we need all the crowd to kind of be cheering us on and really will us to get to the end. Because the closer and closer you get to that line, the more and more they feel like they're going to explode. They almost stop working at a certain point. So it sounds horrible, it is, but it's all for a good cause. Yeah.
And so did it take much training to get ready for this?
Yeah, it's taken a lot of training. You know, Don and I have been training together for almost 2 years now, and probably the last 6 months we've been really focused on this. Lots of high rep work to try and cope with that lactic acid tolerance. Obviously a lot of strength training just to have the initial power to get the trucks moving. So we're ready.
We're ready.
As ready as we're going to be. So
well, at least I've got Laurence next to me. I can slack off a bit. It's brilliant.
And recently you competed in Europe's Strongest Man as well. How was that? And congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I just won Europe's Strongest Man, the first Englishman to win it in 27 years. So it's been a huge achievement. It was in front of the biggest crowd we've ever had at a strongman competition, and the atmosphere was incredible. So I'm coming into this really confident and feeling good. Dom was there, kind of supporting me on the day. So now it's my time to give back to him and help him out today.
Congratulations, guys. You achieved it, you did it. How was that for you?
Oh, it was awesome. Really, really difficult because of the conditions. You know, we've had a whole week of incredible sunshine, and the minute we're about to start the truck pull, the heavens open, which unfortunately makes this event probably doubly hard. So, you know, massively proud of this man. He had to dig deep there, and we both did. Support from all the people watching and the people that came to support us and, you know, donate. It's just been a really, really fantastic day. I think, you know, we're both over the moon with how it's gone.
I'm totally ecstatic. I know.
It doesn't look it.
I would like to tell you exactly how I feel right now, but I can't. But to be honest with you, I know that halfway through, at some stage, I was just feeling it, and I was wobbling both sides. I could feel it, the pain in my legs, and as Loz said, the lactic acid build up. But all I heard was Loz use colourful vocabulary and then tell me to keep going. And I heard that I left here and I thought, I can't stop now, I'm going to keep going. And I realised I've got another halfway, I'm only halfway now, I've got another half a litre to go. It was amazing.
Funny, I forgot to tell you something, which is like, normally when I do truck pulling, I don't look at the finish line. I try and just keep looking at the floor so you don't have to think, oh no, there's still halfway to go. I forgot to tell him, and I think you looked up and was like, I did, still had halfway to go.
I did, yeah.
That's the worst thing you could do when you're feeling like that.
And my legs are knackered. I mean, I can really, I can see how, and almost, that's what I'm looking for. I can understand why Loz gets so defensive when it comes to people talking and saying they strong man, they this or that. That is not a game for any Tom, Dick and Harry. I don't care what size you are. Total respect to Laurence and his sport for what he does. That is tough, and it's only for the toughest of men. That's awesome.
Cheers, man.
And did the crowd help as well?
Massively, yeah.
Massively.
we wouldn't have done that on our own with no one watching.
Yeah.
You know, in front of that many people, and obviously the cause that we're doing it for. You know, if you're in the gym or you're just training on your own, it's easy to quit. But when you've got that many people watching, supporting you, the reasons behind it all, you know, that's when it gets tough. You've got to push yourself that little bit tougher, and that's what we did. You know, that's what you do as myself as a strongman competitor when I'm competing. You know, if you give up, you lose, and if you want to win and be the best and achieve goals, you have to dig deep. And you know, Don has put everything into this. Not just not just the actual pull, the organisation of putting the whole event on. That's the stress of that. The mental stress, running around sorting things out. Even today, things have gone wrong, and he's had to run around and sort them out. And I've had to try and take him away and just say, look, you need to save your energy for the event. It's incredible what he's done. I'm really, really proud of him, and hopefully we can keep kind of promoting the causes and
get better and better and better. Man vs Machine that's just started. Loz and myself, we're mates for a long time. We'll be mates for a long time. And as I said, Man vs Machine. That was Man vs Machine 2016. 2017 is coming.
Aeroplane.
Brilliant.
That's
You
what
told
we're
him.
going for.
Next
We're
year's
going
a
for an
plane.
I said we get this one out of the way, but we've spoken about it, and
Next year's a plane. Next year will be a plane. We won't tell you what plane. It'll probably be a Cessna, but we'll do something. We're going to do something big.